The house stood silent, boarded windows like vacant eyes. 20 years ago, a family vanished. No sign, no trace, just an empty home left behind. The Miller family, they were happy, neighbours said. Then, gone. Police investigated, no answers. The case went cold. The house, it remained a haunting reminder. The Thompson family arrived. John, the father, loved a good fixer-upper, didn't believe in ghost stories. His wife, Mary, felt uneasy. Their daughter, Lily, felt a chill as they approached. The house loomed, dark and imposing. John unlocked the front door. Dust swirled in the air. A musty smell hit them. They stepped inside. The house felt cold. Unpacking took hours. Boxes piled up around the room, creating a maze of cardboard. John hummed a cheerful tune, excited about the new beginning in their new house. Mary felt a constant shiver run down her spine. The house felt cold and unwelcoming. Meanwhile, Lily explored every nook and cranny, her curiosity piqued by the old, creepy house. She found a dusty doll on a high shelf. Its porcelain face was cracked, giving it an eerie appearance that sent chills down her spine. Lily swore it looked sad, almost as if it had a story to tell. As night fell, the house seemed to grow even more mysterious and foreboding. Shadows stretched across the rooms, creating unsettling shapes. Mary lay awake in bed, her mind racing. She heard whispers, faint but unmistakable, echoing through the dark. John, however, slept soundly, oblivious to the eerie atmosphere. Lily saw figures moving in the shadows, their forms indistinct but undeniably there. They seemed to watch her, their presence heavy and oppressive. As she blinked, the figures vanished, leaving her questioning if they were ever there. The shadows seemed to play tricks on her mind, making her doubt her own eyes. Days turned into weeks. The whispers grew louder, echoing through the empty halls and creeping into their minds. Mary caught glimpses of shadows moving just out of sight. John dismissed her concerns, attributing them to stress and fatigue. Lily, their daughter, stopped speaking altogether. She began to communicate solely through her drawings, eerie depictions of the house and its dark corners. Her pictures showed a family trapped inside the house, surrounded by ominous figures. John and Mary's arguments grew more frequent and intense, fueled by the growing tension. The house seemed to be getting to them, its oppressive presence weighing heavily on their minds and hearts. One night the lights flickered ominously, casting long, dancing shadows on the walls. A cold wind blew through the house, rattling the windows and sending a chill down their spines. Then an eerie silence fell. Lily was gone. Her bedroom window was wide open, curtains billowing in the wind, and her toys lay scattered across the floor, abandoned. John and Mary searched frantically. No sign of Lily. They called the police, their voices trembling with fear and desperation. The house, once filled with laughter, now echoed with their cries. The house felt colder now, an unsettling chill that seemed to seep into their bones. Every corner held a shadow, every room a haunting silence. The whispers turned into screams echoing through the hallways. It was as if the walls themselves were alive, telling a story of sorrow and despair. John saw them too now, shadows swirling, faces contorted in fear. Was it the Millers? Were they trapped in this nightmare? The air grew thick with tension, and John felt a cold sweat on his brow. John and Mary packed their belongings in a hurry. They couldn't stay another moment in that house. The fear was too great, the unknown too terrifying. As they drove away, they saw it. A sense of dread filled the car, and they couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. A single light flickered in the top window, casting eerie shadows that danced in the darkness. The same window Lily's room was in. It was as if the house was holding onto her memory, refusing to let go. The house on Elm Street stood silent once more. The mystery remained, a haunting presence that would linger in their minds forever. The question of what happened to Lily would never leave them.